Hey everyone, it's Evangeline right here at eTrailer. Today we have the Lift Assisted Roof Mounted Cargo Box. This is going to be a kit that we created combining the MOS UpLift Lift Assist Adapter with the ShellRaiser Cargo Box. This is probably one of the best applications I've seen of the UpLift Lift Assist Adapter, and this is going to give you the option of carrying around cargo with your vehicle and not having to reach super high up to do so. So if you struggle with lifting your heavier items onto your roof, but also wanting to make sure that they are nice and secure in a box, well, this kit might be a good option for you. Well, a lot of different accessories can be used with the UpLift. In fact, you can even use different roof boxes with this adapter. The reason that we paired the MOS Rack UpLift with the Benton ShellRaiser is because we found that the UpLift has a very specific requirement for how something clamps down to their carrier, something that not all the cargo boxes fit. Another thing is that it has an 85-pound weight capacity. So if you're getting a large roof box that weighs a lot, you're losing out on the actual weight capacity for your cargo. Now, the good news is that the ShellRaiser only weighs 15 pounds, which then leaves you with 70 pounds of weight capacity for your cargo. And 70 pounds isn't that much when it comes to roof-mounted items. So with this smaller footage that the ShellRaiser has, then you're really able to maximize your space without wasting a bit of weight on a larger box. So this is especially helpful if you do have larger, bulkier items that you don't need quick and easy access to all the time, but you would like them available to you when needed. So rather than having to lift up onto my roof to get this all into place, I just loaded the things inside the cargo box, and if you needed to grab something real quick, then it's all right there. And when I'm ready to drive, it's simply a matter of making sure that my ShellRaiser box is secure. Then I lift up on the UpLift, and I just flip these levers, and I'm now ready to go. If I needed to get into the box, turn the levers out and then around, and then I bring this down. And now the box is 2 feet lower compared to my roof, again giving easy access. So you can see how this could be very convenient for cargo of different shapes and sizes. Now, this isn't designed for longer items or items taller than 16 inches. If that's what you need to carry, let's say if you want to carry skis, well then there are ski-specific accessories that you can mount to the UpLift. But if you just need to carry around cargo up to 70 pounds total, this is going to be a perfect setup. For mounting your UpLift, it all starts first with your vehicle and taking a look at your roof rack. If you don't yet have a roof rack, you can find one custom fit for your car here at etrailer.com. But right over here, the main thing we want to know is the distance apart for the crossbars. So measure from one crossbar to the other, center to center, and I have mine at 27 inches. So remember the number for your vehicle. Going over to your UpLift rack, and this is already pretty assembled. We just need to make the adjustments for the vehicle. And just follow your instructions for assembling it the first time, because after that's going to be very easy to remove, as well as attach the UpLift rack. To help you out, on top of the attaching crossbar, which you can slide back and forth, you have numbers. So these numbers are going to be a ruler to help you line everything up. So remember how we said 27 inches? Well, we'll line up that 27-inch line with the line on the UpLift, and then we'll tighten that down with this knob. You'll have these shims included, and these will fit onto those bolts, and then your spacer block goes underneath that. So definitely take off the whole UpLift system if ever you need to make these adjustments. And up. Onto the bar. Where do you install your UpLift? Well, for me, I always try to bring it as far out as I can. utilizing overhang is always helpful. But not every vehicle is going to have a roof rack with a crossbar that sits out with overhang. The big example of that are going to be Subarus with factory bars, because those sit on the inside, and most lift assists don't work with that because of that design. Fortunately, with the UpLift, you can adjust the UpLift and then slide the clamp around to fit best on your roof rack. So if in doubt, just push the UpLift out, slide the clamp in to where it's still an opening, and that will give you some pretty good clearance. And then you're going to attach the bottom bracket. So for the bracket, MOS does recommend following the symmetry of your roof rack, because you'll see that that bracket is angled. So for aero bars like this, we're going to fit it in, and then we're going to slide the bracket around so it fits into place. What I then like to do is pull the bracket so I know this end piece is fully secure as I tighten it down with these wing knobs. This does have end caps included, but I did keep them off for this video so you can better see how the track system works. Now, if you're planning on carrying a kayak with this, go ahead and put your rubber strips on. This is also what you would do if you're just leaving your MOS rack up without anything loaded. But if you are going to be attaching something through the channels, then keep your rubber strips off so that you'll be able to slide things through. For installing your roof box, it's going to be just as if you were installing it onto your roof rack, but a lot more simple. So we're just going to get it onto our crossbars, and you do have to remember that this still requires that you stay within the 29 inches, which is measured from end of crossbar to end of the other crossbar apart for this to work. Fitting the clamp on that track and then attaching the cable. This then goes down, which then goes around the end of your UpLift crossbar and then back up into the box. Once you've installed all 4 cables and you've tightened them down with the knobs on top, and then you've given your roof box a good shake just to double check that it's all secure, that's going to be it for your install. You're now ready to load things into your cargo box, and everything's secure. All in all, if you're looking for a lift-assisted roof box, then this is going to be one of the very few options available to you. And this is something that we got from combining the MOS Rack UpLift with the Benton ShellRaiser. With that in mind, if you have other roof-mounted accessories, you could also potentially attach them onto the UpLift. Double check our product page where we do explain some of the accessories that may or may not fit on this adapter. Now, again, this is just an adapter kit, but for a way to carry cargo of different shapes and sizes and make it a lot easier to get access to it, this here was a look at the lift-assisted roof-mounted cargo box, which is a kit of the Benton ShellRaiser with the MOS UpLift. My name is Evangeline, and I hope you enjoyed this journey.